Okay, so you watch the show. Now it's time to level up. Hit that join button and get the VIP treatment. Early access, behind the scenes, and even shout-outs on the spot. Get in the mix with the real ones, breeders, fans, and all the dog lovers. Join the fam, be a part of something bigger. Starting at just $1, you get access to the best content we got. And that's not all. Members get 10% off all merch and gear. Plus, you're on the priority list for getting your next pup. You're in the loop. To join, just click the join button below this video. Pick your tier and boom, you're part of the squad.
Hey.
Oh, my bad. What's happening?
What is everybody?
What's going down? Yeah, man. What's going down? Man, it is Monday. Yeah.
Let's redo that. It is Making Bloodlines Monday. You know what I'm saying?
Making Bloodlines Monday.
We decided to theme our stuff, man, to make sure that everybody can get a different day of the week. You know what I'm saying? For different purposes, man. Excuse me.
Yeah, man.
What's the deal, Big A?
Hey, can't call it, might spoil it, man. Back in here like I left my wallet and keys, man.
Yeah, man, for sure, bro. I go ahead and give special shouts out to everybody that came through the Digital Dog Show Saturday. For those of y'all who don't know, we do a Digital Dog Show once a month, every month. It's free to enter. We have a WhatsApp that you can go to our website, the official Samurai Kennels, and find the WhatsApp link. Even if I don't post it here in the description, that is where you find it. It's on the official Samurai Kennels website under Digital Dog Show. It has the rules, entry format, criteria, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Short story, a less than 2 minute video. It has to be less than 2 minutes that you enter. It can be all the way up to 1:59. It can be 2 minutes exactly, but you got to put a video together showing your dog, showcasing a dog that you currently have. They have to be currently living, and you send it to the WhatsApp along with the name you want announced on screen, the dog's name, the dog's age, the gender, and of course a cash app for you to receive payment. Those things need to be entered in one solid thing. So one video, and you can attach your name and stuff to the video. So all I gotta do is copy the video, drag and drop it into the video or Rolodex, and we can air it on the show live that Saturday. Super simple. Also, we have a Dog of the Week contest. It's another WhatsApp. That link, I will drop in the chat. I will drop it in here real quick, man. But the Dog of the Week is simply a picture of a dog. You gotta have a good-looking dog that you currently own and have a picture of that dog. You drop it in there, we vote on it Friday, and guess what? You just might win. And speaking of just might winning, this quarter, so Dog of the Week then goes into be voted against other dogs that won for Dog of the Week in that month. The dog that wins out of that month then goes on to be voted on it for Dog of the Quarter. All right, so we just had our Dog of the Quarter win as well. These are two separate contests. The Digital Dog Show is its own contest. Dog of the Week, Dog of the Quarter, Dog of the Month are a self-building contest, but they're separate from the Digital Dog Show. All award points towards the championship in the Shogun League. But now that we have that out the way, let me give it over to Big A real quick, man. Big A, what's good?
Ain't much, man. You know, jump into this Bushido code of the day, man. We're gonna talk about self-control, and that is Jai C. Jai C. Discipline separates power from chaos. A trainable dog can be guided. An untrainable genius is still a risk. Man. Yeah. Yes, sir, man. And we're going to jump into the dog nutrition facts of the day. And we're going to look at the superfoods for dogs, man. And with superfoods, less is better than more. Less is better than more. We're going to have blueberries for your antioxidants. We got salmon for your omega-3s. You got spinach for your vitamins. Turmeric for your anti-inflammatory, and pumpkin for your digestive health. You know, these foods support overall performance, skin, and immune system strength. Yeah. That boy over there probably feeding them pups right now. Let's see who in the chat. Man, what's up with y'all this morning, man? Hard and finished. JT, you know what I'm saying? Hey, wifey in the building. Actually, she's sitting right behind me right now. Hey, Dickie, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? 20 months in the game, man, with a membership. Salute to that. Yes, sir. Man. Casino. Hey. Y'all was rocking last night. Yeah, man. Hey. What's going on, William Foster in the building? Tony M. What's happening, bro? Walnut, PA. Yeah. Man. Yeah. We're going to be talking about smart dog or trainable, brains or obedience. Which one is it for you? You know, for me, I'm kind of in the median, man. You know, I want a balance, you know, in a perfect world, man. Tim Hendricks, what's happening? Hey, yeah. Boy, Dre, taking care of them pups, man. Yeah, man. There you go. All right. Pups got you working this morning, huh?
Nah. Let me tell you about yourself, man. Hey, look, man. First of all, I'm proud of you, man. Hold on. I was listening to you inside, man. You did good, Big A. You did good. Hey, let me tell y'all something about us, man. Big A ain't gonna talk to you in real. Big A will talk to you in real life, but Big A do not like doing this internet thing, man. He does this for us, bro. I gotta salute my brother, man, and give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, man.
And, I'm gonna cook on this topic, man. This is a topic I found very, very passionate, man. And I want to give a special shout out to Heart and Finish Kennels. This topic was something Heart and Finish gave to me as a topic to help us out with our show. You know what I'm saying? Because like we take feedback, you know.
Yeah.
Take feedback and we apply it. We apply it when we see necessary to apply it. And it's a topic that, you know, he took the time to reach out to us and let us know. So I said, yeah. Also, over the course of the next week or so, man, what I will be doing is I'll be compiling the old Digital Dog shows into a playlist and putting it out there as a playlist so that you can go through and review the Digital Dog show and see which ones your dogs were in. And then that way you can get with us. I also owe it to y'all to put out the point system, a point system on the website where you can go track your points on the website and then keep track of those points on the website as well for you. That's a service we will do for y'all that, like, you know, just to help out with maintaining who's a champion, who's not a champion. All right. But as of right now, we decided to be 50 points based upon how many dogs you beat in your show. Also, one of the feedbacks I received was not only do y'all want points per show, but y'all also want points for, let's say, like if it's a quarterly show, right? Like a big time quarterly show. I think points will be times and a half. All right.
Yeah. That makes sense. Quarter shows or something.
Yeah. And then for the annual show, points will be doubled. Okay. So yeah, like you definitely could champion. If you win an annual show, you definitely should be a champion, I think, you know. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it in the Shogun League. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we take feedback, you know, but every October I slow it down to revise things to get it better for y'all. So that's what we do. But anyways, man, let me give kudos to my brother Big A and Victoria, Episode Sims, man. And it's to all my brothers, but these three right here, like they really be like on the shows all the time, right? And I gotta say, man, I was talking to Pimps last night. Y'all call him Mr. CEO, and I was talking to him last night, man, and I was just thanking him for what y'all do because another brother had messaged me this weekend and was saying that there's a lot of guys who watch us and they won't thank you, or it's a thankless thing, but they appreciate it just nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show y'all how to give appreciation. That's part of the game, man. Is appreciating and celebrating those who celebrate with you. So Big A, I just want to say thank you, man, for holding it down. And Big A develops all of our thumbnails, all the descriptions, everything. Like literally, all I have to do in the mornings is show up and talk. Right now, mind y'all, I will talk your head off in real life or on the internet. I'm a little bit quieter in real life because I'm a sensory person, so I'm kind of watching you. I'm looking at you to see what you do. You know, on the internet, I'm just talking that talk. You know, and so yeah, man, I pride myself on having a strong team, man. You know what I'm saying? And then Big Toyo, I love the accountability. I love the drive. He man, Toyo gonna call it like he see it, man. You gotta be a tough joker to handle somebody like that on your team because he don't hold no punches, man. Like y'all think he unfiltered online by being his brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever y'all get online, like we get that times 3. You know what I'm saying? And then it pimps, man. You know, all the design, research, and development. It's all there, man. You know, all these new backgrounds and stuff you see, man. See no life, salute.
Hey, salute.
It's all there, man. So I had to give kudos for kudos is due. Speaking of kudos, and with him kicking in the door, man. Speaking of kudos, man, let's go through some of these dogs, man. Okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, Casino, I want to apologize to you because I announced Finesse 2-time as dog of the quarter. That was not true. Okay. Finesse 2-time was best in show.
Okay.
Dog of the quarter was this dog right here. Casino Life Prez's Canelo.
Hey, hello. Hello. Canelo.
If I'm not mistaken, it was him, over in Ishii, and no, I'm tripping. Don't give me the line, man. I wrote this down this morning. I thought I knew what I was talking about, but I don't know. I think the dog best in show was Finesse 2-time for sure. Okay, then it was Oren Ishii, Hitwise, Tori Hanzo, and Mirasol was up against each other for dog of the quarter. My bad, Casino. My bad again, man. I'm messing up. I'm waking up early this morning. I didn't write it down like I should have wrote it down Saturday. I'll fix it. Thank you. Hanzo dog of the quarter. Okay, yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Let me get it right. Okay. You gonna make me say this dude's name and show that dog again, bro? Come on, man.
Notorious. The notorious Tori Hanzo. You know, Pit.
Yeah, okay. Dog of the quarter, Tori Hanzo. Best in show, like for the digital dog show, is Casino Life's Finesse 2-time. And once again, like I said, it's 2 different competitions, y'all. 2 different competitions. My bad, y'all. My bad. And that's exactly what I'm gonna just start airing on different Saturdays, so I don't have to keep up with both. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, man, and they showing up and showing out too.
Well, that and then for when y'all win that, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all win that live. Like I don't know who got picked until after the show's over and y'all do the voting. So you know what I'm saying? Like I be making the videos live. Yeah. But it's all good, man. Mistakes was made, but hey, thank y'all for letting me sit up here and make a fool out of myself. I appreciate it. And Casino, thank you for the direction.
Hey, we trying to get it right.
Yeah, man. Shogun, Skip Bill. Hey, Skip. Hit me on the WhatsApp, man. And if you already hit me, man, my bad, man. Hit me again, bro. I'm trying to get all these t-shirts. Hey, ain't no trying. We getting all these t-shirt orders together to go out Friday, man. For t-shirts. And I think what I'm gonna start doing, man, to save time on the t-shirts, man, is I'm gonna just start cash apping y'all the funds and making the t-shirt cost like making it exactly like $15 for the t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? So I can just send y'all the money for the t-shirt. Y'all go order it yourself at y'all leisure. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be significantly a faster process than you know what I'm saying, than what we currently got going on. And you don't have to send your address and all that stuff. You can just order it directly to your crib yourself. You know? So I think that's gonna be the way moving forward, the way we do it.
Yeah, man. So let's jump into the topic, bro. Man, smart versus trainable. What does that mean to you?
So smart versus trainable. Okay. Let's go with a trainable dog. A trainable dog has qualities that allow you to easily communicate with that dog and set a standard. As an example, the dog likes to chase a toy. The dog likes food. The dog is motivated by something extrinsic, something that you can control. You physically can either withdraw or give to the dog to make it trainable. That is a trainable dog, right? The dog learns behaviors based upon the skill set that you have. Therefore, if you're not a good trainer, the dog may not be as good of a dog as it could have been in the hands of a better trainer. All right. This is where nurture comes into play. How are you able to nurture the dog's cognitive abilities or the dog's ability to learn? All right.
Can I speak on? Yeah. I think my experience, man, smart dogs, how can I say it, man? They try to figure things out on their own per se. They so smart. They outthinking you per se. You know, whatever's on their mind, they're trying to get to. Kind of like Dior per se. You know, Dior was a smart dog.
That dog was not smart. I'm gonna stop you. That dog was not smart.
He was an escape artist.
That dog was driven to escape. He wasn't smart.
He was a determined escape artist.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to her, man, because she will find her way out. You know, I don't know. That's that. I don't know. Okay, what's your example? Give me a smart dog.
All right. Escaping is a portion of being smart, but that dog. Okay, I'll give you another example. Dior would walk in her own poop. Dior. No. She had a specific quality, and this. I'm glad we have a discussion because she had a specific quality that made her look smart to you. Because you look for, I'm talking about overall smarts, the dog was not in my top 5, not in my top 10 of smart dogs that I've had.
See, that's news to me because I never knew that. And she wasn't a good mother. I put it,
wasn't a good mother. Didn't have a lot of self-preservation in there. You know what I'm saying? Probably, you know what I'm saying. And what I mean by that is, okay, she would do things that she didn't think before she did things. I mean, some people call that heart, but I'm like, no, that's stupidity. It's bold stupidity. I got dogs that think it will still go get it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna think their way through going to get it. Like Dior would run into a fence, bust her head up. I've had multiple dogs who do this too. To get out, they would run through a fence, but they would be so severely injured when they got done with the fence. I'm like, man, look at you now. Look at you now.
I ain't know all that.
But then you got okay, so the dog that I built Saki based off of, my Chinaman Maverick dog, Rocket, is the smartest dog I've ever owned, by far.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything that Saki is based off Rocket, but I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay. Rocket was a Chinaman Maverick bred dog that I got from Wade Yarborough, right? This dog lived outside on the chain his whole life and was never trained. Wade spent little to no time with him. And when this dog came to my house, without me having any skills whatsoever, this dog did not poop on himself, did not pee on himself, did not have accidents in the house. I think I might have had to clean it behind him maybe once or twice when I left him home for greater than 12 hours. Because I was working, y'all. Like, it wasn't just like an abandoned dog. But even down to like who I wanted him to growl at and bark at, like the dog just got it. He just understood my tone, my octave with no training. It was just, he communicated well with human beings. His genetics were set up well for living around and working around human beings. The dog could open doors. The dog could he was just as smart as he was athletic. All right.
Yeah.
That's a smart dog. However, the problem with him was he was too smart for his own good. And I bred him. He realized, okay, the puppy is here. So jealousy erupted in a smart dog. Okay. Smart dogs, prey drive, they might be like, okay, you know what? I don't need a reward. The prey is the reward. And trainable dog, the recall is trainable in there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying a smart dog can't be trainable and a trainable dog can't be smart. Like you said, the balance and having something in the middle is great. However, to clearly identify one, I don't think you can put to clearly identify an intelligent dog, I don't think training helps you to identify an intelligent dog. I think the lack of training helps you identify an intelligent dog because you're seeing what the dog naturally is going to do. Whereas with training, I'm giving this dog behaviors and he's learning what I want him to do. So it doesn't matter how smart he is, he just does them like a soldier, like a good soldier, right?
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion, but yeah, man, I just had to create that Dior statement, bro.
Yeah, and smart dogs are definitely problem solvers. You know, that's why I was referring to Dior's the escape artist. Yeah, but no, that's just one form of problem solving, like you were saying, Smart Dog is definitely a problem solver.
Yes. Like I told you, I had a dog that would open the pen, come out, go out and play, and we hear somebody come, he would go in the pen and use his paw to close the pen back. The only time he was out, relax. That's a smart dog. Like I had to teach him that. This dog was smart enough to know, okay, I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
That's a smart dog, right?
Yeah.
A dog that goes to the door without being taught and scratches at the door when he needs to go outside. My Belgian Malinois used to spin in circles. He used to like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go. He starts spinning in circles and barking. I gotta go. That's a smart dog. That dog understands, okay, look, human, you're too stupid to get what I'm trying to tell you. So let me make it abundantly obvious. That's a smart dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart dog.
Yeah,
and if you blessed enough to have one, you know what I'm saying, enjoy it, because I don't know if it's replicable or not. I wish I'd have kept that puppy off that dog I got from Wade Yarper. Because that dog was the prototype for Saki. Big C was good, big dog.
Hey, what's happening?
That dog was the prototype for Saki. That Chinaman Maverick dog. He made me realize what American Pit Bull Terrier can do. And if you never had one of them, you know what? A lot of these arguments I have with people online, it comes because they never had one.
Yeah.
Not one like I'm talking about, like a real old yeller. You know what I'm saying? Like this dog came to my house ready to go, but lived on a chain his whole life. And the only reason I know that is because I knew Wade. Wade didn't bring no dog, but man, Wade. The only time Wade bring dogs out is his puppies or nursing mother. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But like Wade didn't bring no grown dog in his house. And Wade definitely wasn't trading them.
Hey, so how old was the dog when you got the dog?
The dog was 2 years old when I got that dog, bro. The dog was a grown dog. You know what I'm saying? Like no foundational training whatsoever.
Yeah.
I know because I owned his mother, Zena.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I owned his mother. I'm telling you a lie. I didn't own his mother. His mother was Midnight. So Zena, I bred to the same dog, Damien, which was his pure Chinaman stud. I bred my dog Zena to him, and I got a dog named Hoss. I was going there to pick up Hoss that day, and when I got there and seen Rocket, his name was Killer at the time. Y'all bred him Killer. When I got there and seen him and seen how bad off he was, I said, let me get that dog right there, man. Let me take that dog off your hands. He gonna down in this yard if I don't take it. Yeah. Obviously, he made it to 2 years old, so he wasn't a bad dog, but Hoss was I bred Hoss for exactly what I was breeding Saki for. A big dog that would bite people. He came in my backyard because I was living in a not so good neighborhood at the time, right? Mm-hmm. So, underlying story to Dre, y'all, move to a good neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Move into a good neighborhood and don't have to worry about getting a dog that bites. But yeah, man. So that dog was the prototype for what I decided to develop. But I had to see it first. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the keeping the dog off leash in the house. You know what I'm saying? I had to see it first. I had to go to your house, bro, and I had to see it. Once I see it, man, like seeing is believing. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I can tell a lot of people have not had what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Big C. He said, why get you come in the house, man? Yeah.
So, do you think these are both traits that can be honed in on specifically and passed down, consistently?
I think it's less elusive than gameness, or I do. I genuinely believe it is. And my logic on that is the dogs like the Aussies, the Labrador Retrievers, the dogs people consider good family dogs, but also smart dogs. There's a focus on those because there's some dumb labs,
Yeah.
And I would say most of the American bred ones are the ones that come out like that. But like the traditionally bred labs that are water dogs, they extra oil in their fur to help them dry off quickly. Soft mouth dogs. These are genetics, and that goes back to nature. So the nature of the dog through good genetics, through breeding proper genetics, you'll see this more and more. Like I said, I went out and was like, okay, like that Chinaman Maverick dog was super smart. So I know I got to put some Chinaman or some Maverick into whatever I got. You know what I mean? not realizing that it was the Frisco's trying to mess up specifically that makes it good because it got that bolio in there. To me,
Yeah.
to me, you know what I'm saying? To me, you know.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure that's why the Red Boy Jocko guys, we'll talk about this on Thursday, the Red Boy Jocko guys added some bolio or bolio tombstone into their stuff later on because they were seeing like the creativity of these dogs. But to answer your question, Big A, I definitely think it's something you can hone in on if you so choose.
Yeah. Yeah. And in your opinion, if you had to choose one or the other, what would it be?
If I had to choose one or the other, I would go for more trainable.
Okay.
Right now, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, trainable is what I need because I'm also trying to test. I'm also testing my skill. Mm-hmm. I'm also testing my skill with a trainable dog. I have not reached the level where I feel like I've learned as much as I want to learn before I start really cranking up my promotion of my dog training ability, right? And I'm a good trainer, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Like I'm a good trainer. It's just I want to see more situations and be able to answer more questions because you know the worst question to get as a dog trainer is one you ain't dealt with yet. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my opinion on that.
So, protection training, smart dog or trainable dog?
Smart dog.
Scent work, smart dog or trainable dog?
Smart dog.
House pet, smart dog or trainable dog?
A smart dog.
Hog hunting, smart dog or trainable dog?
Trainable dog.
And
let me clarify that real quick too. What I'm talking about with a smart dog, like my dog Rocket was smarter than Saki, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was smarter than Saki. Like the things I had to teach Saki, that dog just knew, right? Mm-hmm. But that dog also was smart enough to know, okay, this is another dog, I want to hurt him, and that's why I had to get rid of him. He was trying to, man. He was like, look, I got it. I praised him for growling at one person, and that dog started growling at everybody. I praised him for growling at another dog, and that dog was like, okay, got it, cool. I don't need you to train me anymore. I understand the assignment. It's over with. Whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? He started creating his own lesson plan. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah. So for protection work, it's definitely a trainable dog because I got to be a trainer out in there. A smart dog is smart enough to know what he likes and what reinforces his own, like what are self-reinforcing behaviors. Wayne, what's good, big dog?
Wayne, what's happening? Man. So when you okay. I never mind because I was thinking about it. I was answering my own question, but a smart dog is a problem solver, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when it comes to protection training, do you think in some situations where problem solving is a key factor to the success of them, completing the goal or task or catching the target?
Well, okay.
There's
a lot to unpack. We about to get into it. So let's argue.
It's just a question.
Okay, so the question was worded like it was a loaded question. You didn't intend to load it, but okay. So you said when it comes to apprehension, to me, protection dogs are apprehend, right? So that's one. But the other thing is this, man. All right, I would prefer a trainable dog for protection work for this reason. I'm not looking for it, but for a protection dog, I want a dog to train in a scenario to protect and also train in a scenario to turn it off. A smart dog is going to identify a threat, whether you want it to identify that threat or not, right? Which can be good. Like in a home invasion situation with an untrained dog, that's probably the best thing you're going to get is a dog that's just genetically predisposed to protecting your home, right? Yeah. But like I said, my dog was smart enough to know to protect the house, but I couldn't turn it off.
Yeah.
That was an untrained smart dog. Like he was like, okay, cool. You don't live here. I know who lives here, who don't live here. You're not one of them. You're the enemy. And he would decide for himself who was friend and foe.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like legit, like the cable man came over, he got him pinned against the wall, growling. You know what I'm saying? one quick movement, he was gonna bite without being commanded to, which is cool. Which is cool. If you want a lawsuit, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. There's variants of this. Like I said, man, some dogs are smart and they trainable. That's a really good dog. I know some really, really smart dogs that are super willful. And so I'm like, as smart as you are, you're an idiot because I can't get you to do nothing I want you to do when I want you to do it. You just do it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't pee and poop on yourself. You don't pee in the house. Cool. That's a smart dog. You know what I'm saying? But then when you start giving him treats, he's like, nah, bro. Like, he just starves himself and then he breaks into your fridge, or, you know what I'm saying? Or he figures out a way to get his own food where he don't have to deal with you. He don't have to barter with you for food. You know what I mean? School crap was good. Melee was a good dog.
In your experience, what do you have more fun? Who do you have more fun being around, a smart dog or a trainable dog? What do you enjoy more?
I have more fun being around a trainable dog. Okay. It's easier and more comfortable being around a smart dog. I'll give you an example. Okay, another example. Always give examples of these things, man. My opinion, my perspective. Okay. Remember, I told what did I tell you happened with my Malinois once he was trained? What I tell you? What I tell you happened?
You lost interest because it was everything that could be done. You pretty much did.
It was boring. Yeah, it was boring, and I didn't feel like I grew. I feel like I knew. Okay, I know how to develop behaviors in a dog, but I don't know if I can do this as a trainer. I don't know if I can do this with every dog because this dog made it too easy. It was pleasurable, and people don't come to you with pleasurable dogs; they come to you with problem dogs.
Do you think you would have had a little more interest if you could have actually had like a real job with that dog at that time? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a working dog. He's trained up. You know what I'm saying? I got police stopping in the middle of the street asking me what department I work for. That's how well trained my dog was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't do none of that. I just want a dog that can do everything your dog can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's essential. You know, scent work, bite work. You call it off a bite, healing. Like, you know what I mean? Like spinning in circles, roll over, play dead. Like, so you get to a point where you're like, man, like I don't know what else to do with you, man. Like, tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like I understand why people, what's good, big dog. I understand why people get Malinois just to raise them for a year and sell it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a quick flip. If you know how to train dogs, Malinois is a quick flip, bro. Hands down. Because honestly, like the majority of people don't have the skill level to train them. But okay, here, that's a perfect example, bro. All right.
What's up?
The average Belgian Malinois will bite you. The average one will bite you, right? You got the trainable ones that you can train when to bite and when not to bite. Then you got the smart ones that are smart enough to know, okay, I need to wait for you to get close enough to bite you. I'm gonna act like I'm calm, and you know how many people I know get bit by Malinois every day.
Yeah,
the training kennels, bro, every day. You got dogs, you got slick dogs, like they super smart, they slick. You know what I'm saying? They won't growl at you. You know what I mean? They wait till you walking beside them and you do something they don't like. Okay, you're not gonna give me that treat? Like, bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna take my toy away? Bit. That's a smart dog. Oh, you gonna punish me? I'm gonna punish you back. That's a smart dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you brought that up. You know, man, a trainable dog. Oh, I gotta do this to get the toy. Cool, let's work together. Yeah. You know what I mean? But once again, people mass producing these dogs. And once again, y'all let me clear this up too. Once again, mass producing these dogs. Once again, it's a dog breed channel, like it's a pit bull channel. I just talk about dogs that I own, right? These people breeding these dogs don't care if it's smart or trainable because to the untrained eye, they look the same.
Yeah. King T say, salute King T. He say, I say a trainable dog is a smart dog. It's just a little more motivated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now let me say this
too. I think it's a balance between the two, but we talking like one or the other right now. So it's kind of like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a balance between the two. But
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. And I would say in the box sense, it would matter depending upon the handler. Now, this right here is purely anecdotal. Okay. This what I'm about to say is purely anecdotal. Hypothetically speaking, I wasn't there. I'm just imagining based on the activities I've used it for. And those of y'all who were there in the past and may have seen this stuff or read articles about this stuff, please chime in. I'm gonna open the link here in a little bit too. But I would imagine for a person like me, in the box, I would want a dog that is trainable, right? A dog that is trainable, a dog that is handler friendly. That's why I speak so highly about the Jeep dogs. I would imagine that a person that is just there to see their stock perform, they don't school as much, is looking for a smart dog.
Okay. Before you get to this level, I got a question.
All right.
Remember we had episode called Trust. You got, Trust the Blood.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you remember the story with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about that?
Well, Trusting the Blood?
Yeah.
That's I don't think that was he wasn't trusting that blood for smarts though. He was trusting that blood for gameness.
Which is different.
Yeah, it's a different quality. But I see what you're going. I see where you're going with that. Okay, so he was testing his dog, and that theory behind that dog was that dog had never been looked at, and they put it through a keep and put it down, and he trusted it to perform that overall story behind that, right? And so with that situation, man, he was testing it for he was trusting the bloodlines behind it for the gameness qualities, not the smarts. Because he didn't know if it was gonna be smart or not. He never looked at it. You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're going with that. But that's still one of those things that's genetic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Gameness is just as genetic as smart.
Only reason why I'm saying that is because I don't have no experience. Don't talk about it, but that brought up that question. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, Big A, like some of this stuff is I'm talking out the side of my neck, man. Like this is my opinion on these things. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, though, I don't see him testing for smartness by putting one down that's never been looked at. You know what I'm saying? That's I just believe the line is game and it's gonna start up. You know what I'm saying? The dog never had a tooth in it, and he put $5,000 on that dog, and that's what that was. So that's the story behind that dog. But
so I know we just said gameness, but where would on the balance between smart and trainable, where would you say that lays?
You know what? I think a game dog can have skill, but I don't think a game dog can be necessarily smart. And what I mean skill is they can either have skill to stay in there and win, or they can have skill to take feedback from their owner. But the ideology of gameness is selflessness, right? And selflessness is a very, very commendable and respectful quality to have, but it's not necessarily smart in the grand scheme of things for self-preservation, right? So I think a game dog can be very, very skillful. It can have skills where it can know how to defend itself, it can know how to move. And that's like even when we're talking about the hog hunting dogs, like I'd rather have a trainable dog that can be trained with other dogs, but that's not saying a dog that is smart can't learn on its own to just avoid hazard, right? But the trainable dog, I can create scenarios and predict more what it's going to do. The smart dog, I'm hoping that he can figure it out on his own. You know what I'm saying? A little more insurance for my mental mind is why I would go with one over the other, right?
Yeah, I'm glad you spoke about skill. So skill is something that you build with the dog. Some dogs naturally have a talent, I guess you could say, or they're above average in a certain category or whatever the case may be. But skill is something that you will build with the dog. Would you consider that somewhat part of a trainable dog? Or would you or would you consider that more of just pretty much a handler's work?
Well, a skill depends on how it's developed. For example, if you get a border collie, right, and you never train it to herd, that dog's genetics might still make it herd your kids or give it a job naturally. You get a American Pit Bull Terrier, you never train it to do anything, and one day it turns on and wants to do a blood sport. That skill or that ability or that want to do it is purely genetically based, right?
I would say that. You think that's the traits, though?
Not all of them have it. Not all of them have it. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them have it. But then also, like there's skills, trained skills. There's also trained skills where the dog can just develop it with you. You know what I'm saying? The dog has a skill to go retrieve a remote. You know what I'm saying? That's the skill that you develop. So I think it depends on where the skill is developed, where it comes from, whether it's genetics or nature versus nurture. I do want to give a shout out to MK and Bottles because he said something I think is real. He said, "Shout out to the smart dogs that don't get tangled up on any and everything." So there's a channel I follow. I forget the name of the channel, man. Y'all forgive me, but he got like bullies and all kind of stuff. But one of the things he does is he will intentionally tangle his dog up on the chain spot and see how long it takes for them to untangle themselves and say food and water. Now, mind you, while some of y'all might think that's a little over the top, his dogs are in an area where it's covered with trees and stumps and stuff. But do you know all them dogs navigate just fine out there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the smart dogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't help them either. He leave them there, and if they don't get it, in a certain amount of time, he obviously let them, right, make sure they eat and stuff. But those dogs, man, are doing good work.
Do you prefer your trainable dog to be motivated by food or toy prey rewards?
Both and bonding.
That's what I'm about to say. Both. It both are good. It's just, you know what I'm saying. Whichever one for me, they're more consistently on. That's why I'll focus with. What about you?
No. You answered it. Answer perfectly, but I would say another thing is the bond. Like, okay, for example, my dogs want to be with me. Like, and bringing the dog inside, they just want to be with you more. I'm just being real with y'all, right? So when they mess up now, and Big A, shout out to Big A, he taught me this. When they mess up now, man, oh man, you gotta go to the crate for a little while, big dog. Oh, they can't stand that. They can't stand it. That's the worst. That's the worst thing you can do to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They go, what? I was just sitting on your lap on the couch, watching TV. You gonna do this to me? Yeah. You gonna do this to me?
Man, hey, Saki look good on that rock, man.
Man, he look all right. Yeah, right.
I mean, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, all right.
Viking said, "I prefer my dogs to be motivated by me. I want them to be followers and make good choices, building that bond." Yep, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's that Bushi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a firm believer that the bond means more than the food and all of that. The prey drive and the food is all just certain things to get you closer to having that bond. But I will say this though about having a bond with a dog. You can have like too much of a bond with a dog to where the dog is so dependent upon you that it's not it can't focus without you being in the vicinity. I got a few cases where I can explain it with some dogs that I had, and my mentor, he had a dog that he had that type of bond with. Whenever he would leave, and the dog this is a smart dog too, the dog would escape and hit the streets looking for him. And the dog would do that for years. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't get into any, it wouldn't, get in any scuffles or anything like that, but it would be out in the street looking for him. And a few years go by, and the dog's maybe like 7 or 8 at this point in time, and got hit by a car. didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's certain things like that, man. You can build a strong bond. So with me, I try to have that some form of separation where the dog can be content, and it's yeah, and be able, you know what I'm saying, focus and do whatever it's going, be an independent, but still we got that type of bond, which can be to me, that's just how I move with it, Yeah, man. Yeah.
The Big Hill fam in the building with the big dog. Hey, look, Toyo. Let me go and nominate it right now. Let me go make a nomination right now.
Yeah, I saw that comment last night.
Pissed him off. Man,
man.
Let me go ahead and write this down right now. My notepad.
It's going in there, man.
I would like to nominate the Big Hill fam in the cookout.
Yeah.
Short quarter for third quarter 2025.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Can I get a second?
Yeah, I'm your second.
Yeah, man. Toyo, in the military we have this thing called HUD. Heard, understood, and acknowledged. I heard what you said. We understand you, and we acknowledge you. We acknowledge you, man. And I want to apologize to Big Hill. I was sitting there campaigning so bad, trying to get myself in there, man. I ain't even think about my brothers, man. My fault, bro. My fault, man. Salute.
Salute. Oh,
yeah, man. Shout out to King T, man. Shout out. You know what? Shout out to Yellow One, man. Yellow One came through there and snatched it up from everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Yellow One, man. Congratulations, man. Yellow One representing the shoulder quarter, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so Yellow One to be up against Nonstop and Bo. You know what I mean? Whatever other two channels get picked for show of the year, man. Yeah. I'll keep it popping, man.
Yeah.
And then obviously, man, like the top 10 list, we need y'all help on that as well for the end of the year, man. Salute.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Big Toyo, he said, the KT said, Big Toyo got my vote. Now go to the special table and take a seat. Write this link because I know he about to come here and talk that stuff.
Yeah, bloodthirst.
Yeah, man. What do you do, big dog? What do you do? Hey, man, another thing, man. Special happy birthday, man, to SDA last night. You know what I'm saying? Those y'all that wasn't there, left a little earlier, man. SDA was birthday. It was announced last night, man. Salute to him, man. Happy birthday, big dog. SDA is one of these other channels I actually met in person. You know what I mean? So, it hit different. You know what I'm saying? It hit different. Salute, man. Y'all was cooking last night. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cosmo and Kyle coming through and kicking late. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mad Doctor, man, and Bullet Head. Man, that was cool, man. Like, that's how, believe it or not, man, it's culture that I try to be or whatever. And I try, and I'm saying try, but on this one I'm saying try. It's culture that I attempt to be. I grew up I grew up nice. My mother had me in a nice house, but I always like to be at my godmother's house in the projects in Harmony Homes, right? Mm-hmm. And like over there, man, you know what I'm saying? When I hit 15, 16, they, you know what I'm saying? They let you do what you do over there. And we be playing spades and sipping on a little something, you know what I'm saying? And she would be like, look, Dre, you can drink. But the minute you start reneging, you off the table, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're out of there. You know what I'm saying? But that's how she knew it. And that honestly, like I'm not saying she was training to be an alcoholic or anything like that, but we was gonna do it anyways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my Mona was on some stuff like, I'd rather y'all be at my house drinking and smoking and out in the streets and somebody lace you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So we was all there, you know what I mean? And Pat, Poppy, Bernard, Curb. I'm giving you the nicknames. I ain't gonna say their real names, but they know who they are. But we would play spades with them, and then the grown folks come over on Friday and Saturday night. She was a card house, and they were playing cards. But that's the vibe I was getting, man. It was just chill, you know what I'm saying? Like, we chilling. I could still smell her cooking that fried chicken. You know what I mean? She would be frying chicken and French fries and stuff and selling plates on Friday and Saturday nights, man. It was a good time, man. And that's the vibe I had. I felt very welcome. I don't really kick it the chats a lot because there's a lot of people in the game, man. It's irreparable relationships. But I'm not gonna come in no chat and cause drama either. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Salute to all the ones, the real ones. Just like, you know what I'm saying. They let you be. They don't let you. They're cool with who you are, being who you are. You know what I'm saying. As long as you know, as long as you solid, man. So shout out to all of y'all real ones, man. Salute.
Yeah, man.
I even like the arguments they was having about the dogs last night, man. My brother Casino on the building, man. Let me what's good, big dog?
Man, what's happening, y'all?
Hey, what's going on?
Man, cooler, man. Hey, that trainable dogs. How do you know? Like, How do you know when you getting a trainable dog? Like, is it a blood? Like, certain bloodlines is trainable? Like, how do you know you getting a trainable dog? Yeah.
I believe this is me personally. I believe any dog you can train any dog. It's just levels to it. You know, some dogs are easier to train than others, and then in your mind you got to think about how much time you have and how much time you willing to give to this dog. And you know, if you got a feeling like the dog isn't really intelligent, then you might be unhappy with the end result. So I mean, that's just me.
Yeah, and so the other part of that question, Casino, you asked is, how do you know you're getting one? All right, so I judge it based upon how fast they pick up on the behaviors that I'm trying, the behavior that I want them to learn. It's like if I want this dog to sit, I take the food, I put it, I move the food a certain way, and the dog's butt touches the ground, right?
Yeah.
I've seen dogs, I can do that 3 times, and then I can add the word sit, and they know sit. That's a trainable dog, right? Like it's like Big A was saying at the time, like the dogs, and not every dog is gonna pick it up like that. Another thing about trainable dogs is the more tricks and behaviors you teach them on purpose, the faster they pick up the next one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you teach you to sit, then laying down is easier. You teach you to lay down, then walking without pulling is easier. Like it builds a foundation, like going to school. You know what I'm saying? You can't do trigonometry till you learn basic mathematics, and it's the same thing with training the dog. But going back to
so let me ask you this:
what's up?
How many dogs did you have to go through before you found one that was trainable?
Good question. Okay, so I got lucky, Casino. So I got my Malinois, obviously a very, very smart dog, right? So dumb easy to train. I mean, I'm talking about dumb easy to train. Like he was training me. That dog trained me how to train a dog, right? Okay, then I got Bacardi. She was stubborn. So she was trainable, but she was lazy. Bacardi was dumb lazy, bro. Like she'd sit like 3 times and then she'd be like, I'm done, and go lay down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing this no more, I'm gonna lay down. So she was a trainable dog, but she wasn't a working dog. She did not want to work. Bacardi wanted to fight and she wanted to eat. That was it. She didn't want to work no meals, hand walking, but she was a trainable dog, right? Saki comes out and he's motivated, you know what I'm saying? So he's a smart dog, he's willing to work, and he's trainable. So I went through Dior, Hendrix. I went through several dogs to learn it, but Bacardi was my first American Pit Bull Terrier I purchased as a kennel, right? And so she had the smarts to be trained, but she didn't want to do the work. So highly trainable, low motivation. So yeah, I got lucky and got on my first try with a dog. I got it, right. And then I took her to a dog.
That nigga Reno dog I got, she trainable. That's what I'm realizing. She trainable. I done trained her to do a few things.
Yeah. But let me tell you this too, Casino, and this is one thing that old heads don't realize, man. This shout out to all my old heads. I'm gonna give y'all some game. Whether you take it out, it's on you. A lot of old heads got the smartest dogs I've ever seen. I'm gonna give you an example, okay? These old heads were just consistent. They weren't trainers. And you ever seen an old head? He could tell his dog to sit. He never gave it a treat or nothing. Yeah. But the level of communication he has with that dog don't know how to play with him. That's a smart dog.
Yeah.
You ever seen an old head go out on their yard? They got 60 dogs, all the dogs barking, and they go out there and say, "Shut up," and everybody get quiet. Yeah. Those are smart dogs. Those are smart dogs. That don't mean you're gonna teach them to sit or you're gonna teach them not to bite another dog. They are smart. They understand. Okay, in my life, this dude will really he mean what he say. He they can tell who really not tough like that. They'll try them every time. You know what I'm saying?
Toyo with the 2-piece, man.
Chip. Hey.
Toyo.
But those are examples of smart dogs, and not to overshadow Toyo, but like I like, you know, this is something near and dear to my heart, man. But yeah, man, like them dogs like that, like my homeboy, or you know what I'm saying, homie I used to kick it with, man, he had a belt. And I told y'all about this. He would whoop one dog, right? He never had to whoop the rest of them. He would whoop one dog per litter, right? And let all the other puppies see it for being loud. And he could go out there and take that belt out, and all the other dogs, with never feeling that belt ever, would shut up. Those were smart dogs. They're like, okay, I don't need to go through this. I don't need to go through what that dog went through to know I don't want to do that. Monkey see, monkey do. Those are smart dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I got smart dogs. Right? But that trainable part, I'm still trying to, cause I want to have one dog fully trained. Like I ain't interested in doing all my dogs like that. But
That's
just
what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Yeah, I want to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, get one to do everything I say, or most of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see, I'm gonna give you a secret. You know, so each one of my dogs that I train, I'm training them for a different thing. Like this puppy I'm getting right now is purely gonna be like she gonna be basic trained. You know what I'm saying? But like I want her doing scent work. I got a dog for protection. That's Saki. When I need to make another one, I make another one, right? But I want to hone my skills, and I think, okay, one, because I'm new to this with the American Pit Bull Terrier. Like I had a Malinois, I teach you to do all those things. Okay, Saki can do the protection work. Okay, cool. Let me get another one and focus purely on basic obedience and scent work. And that's what she's gonna be. And then as I develop those skills in 10 years, when I've taken the time to see exactly what it takes to motivate each one of these things, scent work, protection work, search and rescue, retrieval, water retrieval. Okay, each generation I'll make a different dog differently and see what the activities they can be involved in. And then 10 years from now, when I put them all together, I can make the complete dog. You know what I'm saying? But we building the Ferrari over here. But like, I'm glad you said it, you know.
Yeah. So that was I'm gonna have to get with you, see, you know, some of your methods. I mean, I know you got some of it on your channel, but I'm finna. I don't know which dog. I think that the Niggerino dog, she might be the best one for it because she listened to me real good and she pretty much do whatever I say if she understand what I'm saying.
That's Scary, or that's
yeah, Scary.
Yeah. Okay. And so you gonna notice this,
Spot,
man.
Well, Finesse 2 times, he's not trainable. I don't know if he's trainable. He's smart, but I don't know about that trainable part because he kind of well, he 3 years old and he already kind of he's so used to outside and things like that. Like he ain't really, you know.
But that's another thing too, Cino. You gotta be careful with that, man, because I ain't gonna lie. Big A tell me all the time, man, I got favorites, and I do. You know what I'm saying? And Big Hill say the complete opposite. Big Hill say he ain't got no. I definitely got favorites because whichever dog do what I like, that's what's my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. You know what I mean? And once you start training one and they do things for you that the other dogs just won't do, man, it's kind of hard, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I ain't gonna. I got favorites for different reasons. Like, you know, she's my favorite because she listened. Canelo is my favorite because he real like he loved me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Finesse, he's my favorite because I ain't saying I don't have a favorite. I say if I did have a favorite, it would be Canelo, just because he's so like he loving. Like I know you probably can't tell when you see him, but he really loved my family. You know what I'm saying? So and he really respectful. Like bro, like if he get on the couch, he get on the couch in slow motion. He won't even jump on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like little stuff like that.
He got house manners.
Yeah, he got house manners. He don't tear. He don't chew nothing. Like I be letting him stay in the crib. You know what I'm saying? He won't even do nothing. Like I'm talking about if nobody there, he won't do nothing.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know,
that's a smart dog, man.
To me, that's a luxury too. You know what I'm saying? It definitely is a luxury. It's less of a liability.
Right. And then Ascari, she more trainable, but you cannot leave her by herself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right. So it's just I see the benefit in all of it. And I like for all my I don't have to have all my dogs be good for the same thing. Like, I like the fact that it's different variations. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like Finesse 2 times, he's loving and he just now he's just a dog, bro. So I love that about him. He's just a dog.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Hey man, and salute to Pops, man. Hope Pops recover. You know, he broke his foot, man. You know, hey Pops, get better, man. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Toyo need to get to work, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pop.
Yeah.
Toyo got me over here working, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting this stuff together, man. So yeah, get to work, Toyo. I said it.
Man.
I got a question about the point system.
Okay, what's up?
Like, all right, so finesse 2x1 best of show. How many
Yeah.
points do that get?
Okay, so the thing is, y'all have 5 dogs in there, right? And
Uh-huh.
so it should be 5 for that, but he also won best male. He would also be considered best male because he won best of show. And what happens is, I'll break it down Friday because we're gonna just do feedback Friday on this. We're gonna get this right as a team though, right, Casino? So this is what I want you, Heart and Finish, and we can get Gasco out here, the ones that have won best in shows. What needs to happen is y'all need to tell us what y'all think is reasonable for points. We know we want 50 points, but to achieve that 50 points, we want to make it something that everybody can't do. You know what I mean? So Friday, we do our feedback Friday. We're going to just take down the notes, we adjust, and then I will type it out and put it on the website, and that's what it'll be. But right now, I would say I would give him 15 points for Saturday. If it was me, I would give him 15 points for Saturday, right? Personally. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would give. But
and basically you got to get to 50 and then you're a champion.
And then 75 makes you a grand champion. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. But as we get more champions, champions will only be able to compete against champions to get their grand championship. Once we got 5 or 10 champions, you know what I'm saying? Okay, like of course you've been whooping on everybody you're supposed to. You're a champion. Nope, go beat another champion. You know what I'm saying? You know, but we need to get there. But if you can make it Friday. If you can't make it Friday, bro, just watch the replay and you got my number, bro. You can text me whatever and be like, hey, draft, we should do this. But I won't stamp it until I will put it out this Friday on Feedback Friday and give y'all a week to come up with what y'all want to do so that y'all can let me know. And we build this league based on the people. You know what I mean? Like it's based on the people competing. You know what I'm saying? And even the opinions of people that ain't competing, because we want to make it something that's valuable. You know what I mean? If everybody got a championship, then what does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like it don't hold no weight. It don't have no clout to it. But you know, like right now, man, you know, you win this right here, everybody gonna know who your dog is. You know, whether they say it or not. You know what I mean? Like right now, we got 27 watching, 12 likes. Like it's a bunch of ghost watchers, but they watch it. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool.
I like what y'all doing, man. Real talk, because it give you something to do. You know, like I don't know. I like competing with my dogs, so I appreciate y'all even doing it. You know what I'm saying? So
but it's vice versa. We can't do it without y'all. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? It's like that.
Yeah, man. Like for the people, by the people, man. This for y'all, man, and y'all make it what it is. That's why I'm blown away, man, by how, like, man, 3 years ago the dogs compared to now, and how active it is crazy, man. It's crazy.
Like I'm saying, when I started this 4 years ago, man, I never saw ADBA shows with protection demonstrations in there. Now the ADBA, I'm not saying we're the only ones talking about it and making it happen. What I'm saying is the outcry from us, the grassroots level, I know they hear us. You know what I'm saying? Like I never, like the last ADBA show I went to, there was a guy there that does protection work. He does sport work. He don't do protection work. But he was there. I know he been talking to them, you know what I'm saying, and putting it in their ear. You know what I mean? I'll give you another one. Do any of y'all are y'all familiar with the Safe Dog program?
No.
Nah.
Okay. Nah. So the Safe Dog program is the ADBA's answer to the AKC K9 Good Citizen program. You know, I did a show about that. And so when I came out of Arizona, I was like, okay, cool. I want to get my dog Safe Dog certified. My dog's trained real good. Do you know, even though I can train the dogs to get it done, there's not a certified judge in the state of Arizona for Safe Dog program?
Man. Seems like that's a job to be occupied.
Yeah. And ring stewards. You know what? Y'all let me know which day. I think we're covering Saturday. Oh, Tip.
Yeah. Hey, Tip, who you give the membership to?
Say Nigel. I don't know.
Oh, Nigel.
What up, Tip? Hey, he was ready with you in the office. What's up?
Man, Nigel, man. Salute Nigel, man. Welcome to the team, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, shit. Before I get out of here, I just want to let everybody know who listening and let y'all know that Finesse 2 times he open for public stud. That's the only dog got that's open for public stud. Canelo is not open for stud. And I'm just saying that because people be asking me about it and stuff like that. So I'm just letting everybody know if you want a stud, Finesse 2 times, he's available.
How do they contact you though, Sino? How do they contact you?
You got to hit me up on Facebook. That's Sino McNabb, SINOMCNABB, or Brick House Performance. But if you look up Casino Life Prayers, my shit should come up on Google. If you you know what I'm saying. I ain't got all my names. All my names don't match on my social media, so it's kind of difficult. But if you just look me up, it should come up. But Sino McNabb probably the easiest way to get in contact with.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So when you becoming a certified judge, that's what Tony want to know.
Who, me?
Yeah, the owl named Dre. Yes, sir.
Man, we'll see, man. Let me look at the process. I looked at the process of becoming a ring steward.
Yeah.
You talking about a judge for the Safe Dog program?
Yeah.
Well, first I got to get I want my own club, man. Like I decided I'm done playing with these guys, man. So once Chief lets me know whether they're gonna move me or not move me, I'm gonna work on establishing a club here in Tucson. Or if they move me back to Texas, I'm like wherever I'm at in the next 4 years, where I retire, I'm establishing my club at. And we will be an active club. I got to give a shout out to Lone Star State, ADBA club, man. They're super active and they support each other, bro. Like they pull up 13, 14 deep to a show. You know what I'm saying? They pack all the family vans and they have a van full of dogs and a van full of people, man. Just be out there. But yeah, man.
You still active in the military, Dre?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got 4 years left to retirement.
Oh damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I know. So like when the news be popping off, y'all be talking about like this, that, third. I'm like, man, look, yeah, y'all. Hey, man, y'all enjoy it, man. Because all I'm waiting on them is to call me and say, man, get your 72-hour bag and get it stepping. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Gets real in the field, man. And shout out to the military families, man. Yeah, gotta hold it down when the king of the house gone.
Yeah, man, serious, man. I ain't even know that, man. Respect for the service, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all be the reason that we can do what we want to do.
Yeah, man. And the reason why guys feel so free to talk so free, you know what I'm saying? Like, people feel so free to talk so free, but it's cool, man. It's good. It's good and the bad. Oh, Casino, I want to give you your props too, man, bro. Hey, man, you really know how to kick it, man. I can tell, man. People don't say this enough, man. Casino, I can tell you was raised good, and you know how to deal with all levels of people. Because last night they was kind of over talking a little bit. I mean, they was messing with you, you know what I'm saying? But you handled it well, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't mind me asking, I wanted to ask you this last night. How old are you, my brother?
I'm 32.
Okay. Yes. Not quite my age, but yeah, you okay? Yeah. So yeah, man.
Because I be dealing with. I mean, I'm just, and I don't want to like, bro. This is the internet, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I know you, Dre, and I know you. I know y'all because I done met y'all in real person. But I would never say I knew y'all till I met y'all in person. Like I don't really know nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I just go to different dog channels and I mean people be trolling and things like that, but I can't. I don't know how to troll. I don't know how to like really, you know what I'm saying? Like I just be trying to, whatever I'm trying to say, I don't want to be cut off. And same thing, respect I give to whoever is speaking to me. I just don't want to be cut off and stuff like that. Like, because unless you just fucking with me, I mean, I'm thinking that we trying to come to an understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I can't come to an understanding, then I'm just gonna automatically assume you just fucking with me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a lame in real life. Like on the internet, like it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like people, the respect level and shit like that. But like, man, I'm not no fucking lame, bro. It's not really. You're not really finna get me with that kind of shit. You know? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro. I
I
ain't
want to
never
say,
been no lame. Huh?
I want to say this to you too, Casino. So the first time we talked on the phone, man, I was like, man, I try to stay out of the mess. And then the next day, I was on the internet arguing. And I was like, he probably think I'm full of mess, right? But I was like, bro, like these boys will bring it out of you. And when I tell you, I'm probably one of the most calm, reserved people you ever gonna meet. I really like that because one thing I learned, man. One thing I learned, you cannot play by the rules with people that is not playing by the rules. And if a lot of these boys get on this internet and they're not playing by the rules, so the rules I play by is I do my best to be the same person online that you meet in person. Some of these boys get on here and it's Korea. And I'm gonna give you an example of that real quick. And I'm gonna 1 minute and I'm gonna shut up again, okay? When I went to Korea and I was staying in Seoul, South Korea, right? It was boys that I went to high school with. It was boys I just joined the military with. They was the lamest of lamest guys, man. They got to Korea where these Korean women don't know nothing about them. And then boys got over there and reinvented themselves. They was the biggest gangsters you ever seen.
Yeah.
The biggest. And I'm like, bro, that boy salty wet toilet tissue and let him try me out. You know, I'm gonna make him go back to who he was in the United States. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about these guys on the internet, man. It's Korea. You know what I'm saying? These boys got a chance to reinvent themselves because they lanes where they really from. You never heard of where they really from. They're not making no noise, and it shows in the authenticity of it, right? Don't let yourself get caught up in that, my brother. I got caught up in that. I'm doing my best.
Nah, I'm not gonna get caught up in it, bro. Because at the end of the day, I done been through enough in real life where it's like, bro. First of all, bro, it's dogs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like where I'm from, dogs is it's an animal. Like I love my dog, but it's just an animal, so I don't really let it get that deep. And when I be trying to conversate with people, you know what I'm saying, I try to stay, as long as they don't get crazy disrespectful, I try to stay calm and come to an understanding because even though it's the internet, I take things seriously because I'm outside more than I am on the internet, and I know how things can get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just know, like, bro, I don't really talk about my personal life, bro. But listen, bro, I probably got more dead partners than your grandma do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my brother did. My brother did. That's what I'm saying. That was another one. But I'm just like, bro, my brother did, bro. Like all type of shit. Like I ain't got time for that shit. So I just try to come to an understanding. Like, and if I see that somebody trolling, then I just know they trolling. But I try to come with as much respect as possible, and I try to speak my mind and get it across and make it where it's like, because at the end of the day, everybody got their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? I can respect other people's opinion. I just expect people to respect mine back. But if they don't, it is what it is. It's the internet. I don't even know what half people be looking like or where they from or nothing, So I try not to just jump out my body on the internet because you don't never know who you talk to. In the same way with me, like you don't know who you talking to. So it's, this shit is dogs, man. People be people be going at each other on the internet like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I never understood it. I just be trying to come on here and talk about the dogs and learn more about the dogs and stuff like that.
Yeah, and see that's my thing. Like all that other stuff, the trolling and stuff, I'm not really here for that. Some of the jokes is cool, if it's about the dog, you know what I mean? Like okay, like last night, man, Doctor, he was like, man, Grand Champion Hank, versus Mayday. That's a good okay. Those are healthy discussions until it turn not up. You know what I'm saying? But that was fun. Because I got my opinions. This and third. I want to say this too while I got everybody listening. Grand Champion Blackjack would have smashed both of them. I said what I said. Blow me up in the comments. I don't care what you feel about that. None of that. Blackjack would have smashed Mayday and Grand Champion Hank. I said it. I go to the special table and sounds go to the special table. And sorry, I had to put that out there. I wanted to say that last night, but it was not the time and place. I was like, let me not get killed over here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say one more thing too before I go. Like this is one thing I don't understand about YouTube dog community. Like I just never understood like how people, people. All right, put it like this: people probably be upset that I was on PBK channel and stuff like that, right? And this is the only thing I'm gonna say about it. I'm not even gonna ever speak on this shit again. But at the end of the day, this shit is a dog channel. I'm finna watch that shit. And I'm not finna sneak and watch that shit. If I want to comment on that shit, if I want to hit the link, I'm gonna hit it because I'm not no fake ass nigga. But I don't know him personally. I don't know nobody else who got a channel personally. The most person I know is y'all because I done met y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even feel comfortable saying I know y'all. I just know y'all love dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna talk about something around that. It doesn't have nothing to do with dogs, but on men at work, it's called laying plans. First chapter of the Art of War. But at the end of the day, man, it's like man, you know, from the community to personal, and it doesn't have nothing to do with dogs, man. People place expectations on you, and they want you to meet those expectations. You know what I'm saying? And they get in their feelings when you don't meet their expectations that they set for you. You know, each one of us are grown men, for the most part. You know, might not be maturely, but in the numbers, you know, age wise, say so. Um, you know, you a man, do you stand on your own too, stand strong, and keep moving, man. And like I say, man, here I'm always gonna say it to the end of the day, still respect your elders, man, because you don't know who you talking to, you know,
Right.
at the end of the day. But you know, man, stand on your own square, man. You got a plan, stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I've seen the growth in you from the time I've known y'all, you know, via, you know, social media and in person, man. So like all that stuff, it really don't bother me at all, man. Cause you know, at the end of the day, man, it's like I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't trip off of people that get upset with you for you know, their situation or whatever, however they feel, man. That's a personal issue, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I didn't dealt with actual gang activity in real life and things like that. Like I done been around
Yeah,
it, I done seen it, and it's just amazing to me to see the people try to replicate them activities on the internet. Like, you know, don't
yeah,
fuck with them. I ain't gonna fuck with you, and like somebody done shot somebody or something. Like ain't nobody got shot. Like, bro,
yeah,
we talking dogs, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Talking dogs. Everybody got different bloodlines. Some channels, like I can't go to your channel. Like, I mean, the bloodlines y'all talk about, and Dre always be upfront. You like, I don't know that much about it, so I'm gonna let the panel handle it. Like, I
yeah,
respect that. But everything he know about, he share, and I take notes. I take notes from everybody and shit. You know, that's just what it is, man. I think that's the way it should be, bro. It's dogs, bro. It's
yeah,
dogs, bro. You
For
know,
sure.
yeah,
For sure.
but
yes,
that's all
sir.
I got, man. Man, I
Nah,
salute y'all, brother,
man, that's
man.
real. That's
Salute.
definitely real. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
A. Cindy, did you want to make any more plug? Y'all want to make any plugs? I'm gonna wrap it up now, man. This is a good cook.
Roger that.
Well, I'm gonna say what I mean by it's just dogs, just so nobody think that I don't have whole value to the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean by it's just dogs, bro. Like I, a dog is an animal, bro, and I don't. When I got dogs, I never expected gangster ass personalities coming through the internet about dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
dogs. Even if you is in the box, it's still a dog. Like it's still like if that's what you do, bro. Type if I was in that lane, some of the
Yeah.
personalities I've seen on the internet, I would if that's what you do, I wouldn't even want to get in the box with you because you seem like you gonna like I don't even know if I'm gonna get my money. Like, am I gonna get robbed? If am I gonna get robbed and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like it's dogs, bro. Like I done been
Yeah.
around way too much shit to feel like any kind of gangster towards dogs. It's dogs. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. But I love my dogs, and I know I don't involve in no illegal activity. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, it's dogs, bro. You know,
Yeah. Yeah,
it
man.
ain't bricks. We ain't talking bricks. We ain't talking. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
dogs, bro. Animals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's all I got, man. Salute y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. And that's why I say, man, a lot of people go places just to talk, just to, you know what I'm saying, cause a necessary conflict. It just is what it is. It's a part of life, man.
Yeah,
It's just how we react and how we handle it, man. That mean the most, man.
for
You
sure,
know,
man.
yes,
Man, I
sir.
respect y'all, man. Love y'all, man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
catch y'all later.
For
yes,
sure, bro.
sir.
All right.
All right,
Peace.
peace.
Hey, Big A.
Huh?
You got any plugs you need to make? Because I'm telling you right now, Jamie waiting on me to get inside and get them kids so she go to the gym.
Oh
Now,
man, no
yeah.
man. You know, men of work coming up. 10 o'clock central. You know what I'm saying? And I like to send a salute out to everybody who you know, kicking it with us, man, and staying down with the movement, man. That man, this is a beautiful thing, man. I can't say it enough.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for staying down with us till we come up, man.
Yes, sir.
Shogun.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, man. Hey, y'all holler at my cousin, Mr. CEO Pimps. Man, get you an animation like this right here, made with your little logo, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. The old school picture logo is over with, man. You gotta get the motion logos, man. That's not hard.
Yeah, man. He be putting it work. For real, y'all. I'm dead serious, man. Y'all, anybody that got a channel who, you know, all of that, man, holler at them.
Oh yeah. Let me say this too, man. A little more somber note. Tip said, pray for Texas and the families that lost loved ones or still trying to locate them. Hey, y'all got mass flooding and stuff going on in Texas right now, right?
That's like 45 minutes right up the street. It's 45 minutes right up the street, bro.
Yeah, man.
You're talking about like so far it's like 80 people done passed, man. Flash flood. Yeah.
Oh, Dickie. Okay, yeah. So Dickie said, "Who did it?" That's Mr. CEO Pimps from Men at Work, the host of Men at Work. Y'all go over there and tell him. Oh, by the way, y'all can contact him at the show. Let me put that in the link too, real quick. Y'all can contact all of us from the Shogun Unlimited chat. He will see it, or one of us will get it and shoot it over to him. If you're trying to contact him directly on there. But yeah, man, the WhatsApp. I'm telling y'all, like y'all know the WhatsApp. If you don't have a WhatsApp business account, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because like you literally can get it through your Facebook account for WhatsApp business. And you can get it specially set up where it only notifies you at certain times a day for your business account too, man. So yeah, man, you know, do more with less. Oh, I got you, bro. Salute. Thank you. I just hit the heart button on that. But yeah, let me see this invite group. I think we're like 20 or 30 deep in that group right now. And I put information on there too, like the Georgia. If you live in Georgia and you want to do the bulldog hunting thing, where you go hunt the hogs for them, you catch 10 hogs in a quarter, you're automatically entering into a lottery to win a $3,500. I think it's called a southern sounder hog trap. Yeah, a sounder hog trap. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but nah, man, y'all. Let me get this right there. We'll pray and we get out of here. I'm gonna pray. This prayer today is I want to petition for my family members that are in Texas, the friends, extended family, and even those I don't know that are in Texas that are going through bereavement. Y'all know how we end this show. Y'all already know how we end this show, man. If you don't pray, you do not have to stay. You can leave at any time. Also, Tip, thank you. This shirt was a shirt my wife bought me for Father's Day like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's it wasn't that long ago. It was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. But Tip says, like it says, I'm a pit bull owner, and it says I'm used to hearing basically I'm used to hearing bad stuff about my dog from people who never owned one, right? So we've been at this thing for a while, man. But that's right, King T. And even so, I want to say this: we will compete, but it's competition drives excellence. We won't compare. Comparison is the enemy of progress. You know what I'm saying? So comparing me, we just sitting back and comparing notes, like like how you said, King T. I got to go back to the special table. I'm comparing Mayday to Blackjack, and I'm telling you right now, I'm picking Blackjack over all these dogs. Blackjack didn't holler. I learned that last night. I didn't know. Shout out to Nonstop for that. I didn't know about Mayday hollering and stuff. You know. Yeah, man. So
yeah, man.
Melee said got a bag of Origin for you whenever you pull up. Okay, if that's what you want, then I'll start feeding the puppies your puppy that as well, Melee. And their eyes should be open today or tomorrow. Two of them, their eyes are open already. So once y'all pick y'all puppy, y'all tell me what y'all gonna feed it, and I'll start moving it in that direction. So when you get it, you don't have to do the transition.
You know what I'm feeding. You know what I feed my dog. You know that. Yeah.
Everybody but Big A, okay? Everybody but Big A. All right, yeah, for sure, man. And like I said, there's one male and one female available as of right now to the public, man. You know what I'm saying? There's one other female that might be available if her owner back out, but I don't see him backing out. I just gotta talk to him, man. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Melee, I'm gonna tell you this though. So I use this Pure Balance, but what I would do is if you would allow me to I'll talk to you offline. I'll talk to you. Just I'll hit you up later on today or whenever. Like we got time. But yeah, salute. I appreciate you for that one, bro.
Yeah, Big C. I'm getting another one, man. Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
we
sir.
supposed to be praying a while ago, but look, okay,
Yeah.
so this thing. I just fed the puppies right now, y'all. So in about 3.5, 4 hours, y'all can be looking for a notification from Samurai K9. If you're not already over on Samurai K9, it don't cost you nothing to go over there and join Samurai K9 either. But once again, this morning I only seen 2 of the puppies poop. So I will be doing an enema, showing y'all how to do an enema. I'll also be bringing Kazi in and showing y'all how to extract milk from a mother dog that is still lactating, but is suffering from mastitis, and she has mastitis and eclampsia. So I'll be talking about that on the live over there and showing y'all, like, we talk dog over here, but I'm gonna show you dogs over there. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to pull, I think, about this much of this bottle was drawn from Kazi in one pull. I'm only doing one pull a day because she's on penicillin, and I'm attempting to get her to draw back up, right? But at the same time, when the dog is suffering from mastitis, you can't leave it engorged like that because it's gonna cause more issues. The milk goes bad inside the nipple, so I just drain her one day, and I'm not feeding her puppy formula anymore. She's back on adult formula dog food right now, and we'll be talking about that on the live over there because yeah, it's cool to go live in the mornings and just sit here and talk in front of a computer, but nah, like we really do this, and that's the goal, man. I want to apply pressure to everybody who's not doing it at a high level to get better. Like, I'm not telling you to be like me, just get better and get better content because these brothers and sisters need it. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate all of y'all.
Yeah, I got you, Big C. I got you, bro.
Yeah, and we'll be handling that on Samurai K9 as well. You know how we build our K9. But let me give y'all this prayer. Once again, like I said, this is this prayer is for everybody under the sound of my voice, but it's also especially for those families and friends out there in the Texas area. We love y'all. We care about y'all. And anywhere where there's a natural disaster or somebody going through, let us know. This is also for Viking. He said he just lost his dog over 13.5 years. Man, like this is why we pray for y'all, man, because every week something is different. Every week we a change happens that we cannot go back from. So let me say this prayer and get y'all out of here. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent one from another. Amen. And just so you know, all pops, we praying for you on that one too, man. I didn't petition your name prior to the prayer, but I will petition you and I will lift you up, against all pop, because you've done a lot for us, man. And thank you for dealing with Toyo, because I know he's a lot to deal with, man. You know, Toyo, you know what, Toyo? I'm not redoing that picture. You getting your name on the special table too, because you over there with us, bro. You one of them guys. I don't care if it's your cook out or not. I said what I said. You know, but it's all love, man. All love. And y'all know how we end the show, man, with the Neo Dog Man chant. So here we go, man. For the love of the dogs.
For the love of the gang.
Peace.
Yeah. Beat drop slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain. Locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Socket bought the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came fat boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, ran it straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Socket from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.